Hey, what's up, guys? Frank Valkyrie here. Let's light up a little bit of Palo Santo. I love this smell. Beautiful. A little bit of sage. Look at that. Wonderful smell. So today I just wanted to make a video regarding, your creativity and productivity, despite the fact that nobody's watching, and you keep making videos. You ask yourself, why? Well, the simple answer to that question is every time you begin, there is always a moment where you have to pressure yourself and you have to insist. You have to continue producing and insist, taking the right amount of rest as well, because sometimes it can become overwhelming. I give you a personal example. I've been producing videos on YouTube, especially for the last year. I've been more active, and I posted almost 300 videos. And it takes a lot of work, takes a lot of dedication and learning, investment, energy, and then you have to also find out about the subject, and you try to find all the reasons why your video doesn't work and what you can do, and then you start to follow people giving advice on how to grow your channel, and the advice are always the same mostly. Take care of your thumbnails, take care of your tags, take care of your lighting, take care of the structure of your content, using the usual trick of engaging the audience right away in the beginning, and then giving them anyway a lukewarm resolution in terms of answers for the questions mid video, end of the video, so that the people stick around. And the truth to be told is that all of those things, they're helpful and they're good, but at the same time they don't ensure you anything, just because there is one simple reason for that. The more competition grows, the more the AI, artificial intelligence, whatever you want to call it, that filters and sift everything, is gonna always favor certain things, and also the mechanics and the programming of itself, of this AI, with what has to choose and what not. It depends largely also on the needs of the platform. So regarding to YouTube, for instance, it's going to be always like favoring people which are already bigger because of it, and it's just a normal, almost evolutionary thing. The people which they are at the top, their chances increases, they don't decrease. It's a very simple psychological thing. So there are probably also studies on this. The more you have success, the more the chances they increase. They don't decrease, and they go faster. So there's more coming to you, and of course that makes sense. The other way around, when you're at the bottom, to sort of just step at the first layer takes a lot of energy, literally a lot of energy. It's like trying for a rocket literally to take off the ground. The first moment takes a lot of energy for the boost just to break the force of gravity, and then as soon as you break free from the ground and gravity and you start to fly off, you start to accelerate an incredible speed, and every second the speed increases dramatically, to the point where in a few seconds or 20 seconds you're already in the space. So that's more or less an analogy regarding the way some channels work. The more you grow, the more subscribers you have, you don't even have to pay attention to what you're producing almost. You can make a video like this with little or to no editing in terms of gimmicks and sounds and this and cuts and colors, which some people do to make the video more engaging, of course. But people with 10 million subscribers can just do one take like this, and still will get probably 2 million views, because now they have established an audience. So perhaps not all of the 10 or 20 millions followers will watch it, but certainly hundreds of thousands, a million or more, will watch the video, despite the fact that it's more complicated editing wise or not. So in the face of all of this, in the face of all this knowledge, as a small creator, you feel overwhelmed and you feel almost crushed, and you produce and you keep producing, you keep doing stuff, and people are just not watching, and it's not even your fault. It's not even because your content is less quality than somebody else. It's because we are all fighting. We are all fighting for a position, and the only thing that can help us out or can help you out, sort of go through this layer, this membrane of resistance that you keep pushing and nothing is happening or very little is happening, it's being constant. You have to keep at it all the time, and you don't have to do it every day. If you get tired, just take a moment of pause and then come back to it. You feel more rested, make another video, make another video, make another video. Do your thing, share yourself, be authentic. This is what I tell myself every other day. I'm an artist, I make music, and I like to create vlogs and share videos with little talks. I've always been an advocate of just motivate other people, not because, not to sell anything, just because I know how it feels the contrary. I know how it feels the contrary, and I remember, I want to give you an anecdote. I was very young, and of course I already had my dreams of wanting to become a musician and write songs and enjoy, that kind of path. I probably was around 19, 20. And I was talking to this guy that was older. He probably was already in his early 30s. And I remember I was working in this restaurant, and the wife was working there too. So one day we were sitting at the bar and we were talking, and he happened to be a guitar player too. And we were talking, at the time, of course, I was 19, 20, with that sort of, let's say, more arrogance or self-belief, like you're strong, like you feel young, full of energy, and you can do stuff. So I was motivated. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to go here, I'm going to go there. And this type of behavior didn't seem to sit very well with this person next to me. And I remember sharing these thoughts like, I want to make music, and I want to reach this and this goal with the music. And he turned around and he tells me, like, very, very coldly, but you're already 20. It's already too late for you. It's pointless to try. Like, very dry, not like, with emphasis or anything, just very, very dry, like very resigned. It's like, you should have been already there, to which maybe some people can argue is true. Nowadays, people are famous at 19 or 20, but it did shape me, that comment at the time, because I could see that person was unsatisfied, was unhappy, was hurt. And in the beginning I got angry inside of me, and also sort of feeling despite for that person. But after, I sort of felt, not really, I don't want to say pity, because I don't like to pity anyone, but I just felt like sorry, a little bit sorry for that person. And I thought, this is exactly what I don't want to do in life. Now, it doesn't matter whether or not I'm gonna be there, whatever I want to be next year or in 20 years, and it doesn't matter. I know I don't want to be that. So I've always been an advocate of, in whatever way I can, with the smile, with the comment, with the thumbs up, with a little story, with the sharing of motivation, like I do on Instagram, for instance, with my 20 seconds motivation. I think it's important to give affection, because that's what it comes down to. Give affection to other, because we are a sociable species. I know I'm going like a little biological here, but stay with me. We need affection, we need hugs, we need understanding each other. You're a man, a woman, doesn't matter how tough or strong you are, doesn't matter how rough you think you are. Everyone needs a pat on the shoulder, a hug, a word of encouragement, because that's how we expand our social emotion, our understanding of this universe, of this world, of this reality. So in whatever I do, in whatever path I'm developing and expressing my creativity, I always make sure I want to try to be motivational for others in whatever way, shape or form. So going back to, if you should keep making stuff, yes, keep making stuff. Find your niche, find your thing, keep fighting, keep insisting, be there. If you're not there every day, Be there every other day. Be there every week, once a week, twice a week. Just be there. And I tell you those things. I tell myself those things because we both need motivation. And that's it. So if you were having a little bit of a down day, I hope this video it's of any help or entertainment for you. And I'm Frank Valkyria. You can check myself here on DTube or YouTube, whatever you want. We use all the platform here to reach an audience, like I always say. So I wish you a good Friday, and I'll see you next video.